Guys, I get asked a lot how we have progressed Abby up to where she is right now using Proloquo2Go and the vocabulary that she has right now. So I thought I'd give you just a real brief, quick run through of how we started and how we got to where we are. But we very first started teaching Abby the concept of using pictures with some 4x6 pictures like this. They're just pictures I took with my camera, got developed, and I covered them with contact paper. Just very simple. We actually started out with 4 pictures that were pictures of toys that she had up in her closet in a clear bin that she could see, but she did not have access to unless she gave us one of those pictures. She did not understand the concept at first of how to do that. So we used the hand over hand method where one of us would take her hand, pick up the picture with her hand, and we'd give it to the other person and then immediately give her the toy of what the picture was. So we started adding on some foods and just a few things after that, and then her speech therapist suggested we start using smaller PECS pictures. And so I think it was these 4, I can't remember, 4 of these started out as big 4x6 pictures, and then we made them smaller, and then we kept adding on very slowly. And as you can see, I started out with just real pictures that I took. Just put contact paper and cut up bits of Velcro. I recruited friends to help me get all this done because it was a lot of work, but it was well worth it because Abby caught on pretty quickly. So these are all pretty ratty looking because they've been well loved and used, but this is just, and we've lost so many pictures over the years, I don't know where they've all gone, but this is just an example of, you can see the tape at the top. We had probably had this one taped to the refrigerator. It's been years and years now. So it would have lots of pictures of different foods on it, and then a sentence strip on the bottom for her to come and take it off and hand it to us. So with her I want and whatever she wants. So that's kind of how we progressed from there, and it got to the point where we just literally had pictures all over the house. Couldn't find the ones we wanted a lot of the time. We could tell that there was something she wanted and we wanted her to ask with a picture. We couldn't find the picture to try to make sure she could ask for it, and oh my goodness. But anyway, it was much better than nothing, for sure. So this really got her going. So from that, she got a very expensive dedicated device that we were able to kind of transfer all these pictures that she already knew how to use onto this electronic dedicated device. And she took to it like a fish to water. To her, I think it was so much easier than trying to deal with all these pictures. She never seemed super happy about doing this, but she knew it got her what she wanted, so she did it. And we did great with that for a long time. But of course it was very big and cumbersome. It was very expensive to maintain. So we were so excited and thrilled when we learned about Proloquo2Go from a speech therapist. It was an incredibly easy transition once we got the iPad from her expensive communicating device to Proloquo2Go. So I'll go through real quickly. Again, we've had Abby with an iPad for, I think it's been over 3 years, maybe 4 now. And so this in itself also has been quite a progression, and I just really want to encourage everybody that, we didn't start out with this 3 or 4 years ago. It has been a work in progress. And so if you don't know where to start, you just need to get started and do the best you can. Try to find the most motivating things you can. Get help wherever you can to find suggestions, and you just have to get started and then learn as you go. So you're just constantly taking away things, changing things, adding buttons, and making it work. We always try to make sure that we put buttons in the same place on every page. And then when we had her pages here, we always tried to make sure buttons that were, or pictures that were the same on every page. We tried to put in the same place. You'll see I want and I don't want and more up here. So, and I can't find an all done picture, but it would have been probably down here. Oh, there it is right there. So we usually have that down on the bottom corner. And so on every page, the one on the bathroom, the one on her bedroom door, on every page that we had in the house, we try to put the same pictures that were the same on each page in the same place on all of them. And so the same goes for using an electronic device. You try to make sure that once they get into folders and they can use many pages, that the pictures are in the same place. So like, there's her food folder. She still has the I want, don't, and more up at the top, and her all done's down here. So, and then also the buttons that seemed very important to Abbey when she learned how to ask to go potty, and she was always very good at telling us she was all done with something. I always tried to make sure that those buttons were on every page in the same place. She can navigate through this so quickly now that I don't find it quite as essential. So you'll see that we have quite a few buttons that are just that. They're just buttons that she can press. And then you'll see that some of them have tabs at the top and are actually folders, like her food folder. And then inside her food folder are actually some folders.
Snacks.
So it took quite a while, actually, for me to figure out how to teach Abbey how to use folders. She learned on her expensive dedicated device. And I have videos on YouTube of that progression of her learning how to do that. We have videos going way back from when Abbey very first got her first expensive communicating device on our YouTube channel, in case you want to see her progression and what we've done with her. But how we taught her to understand folders was to find the most motivating thing for her at the time and put it inside of a folder. It just happened to be the vacuum cleaner. She wanted the vacuum cleaner on all the time, so that sounds funny, but that is what worked for us. I put the vacuum button inside of a folder, showed her one time, and I tell you what, she knew exactly how to get to that button when she wanted it and asked for it over and over again. So we have, you know, a people folder. That's something new and quite huge, I feel, that Abbey is starting to learn. That's been really exciting. So she will say, I want, and then go to food, and maybe
snacks.
Ask for fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks.
And then she's really good about saying please.
Please.
She knows that it gets me every time, so she's really good at that. And then
people.
She'll go to
Mom.
She'll go to her people, and then
I
she'll
want fruit
push
snacks, please. Mom.
So she'll go and into the people folder, and whoever she's asking the question to or requesting to, she'll add their name at the end now. So that's been really exciting for us that she is learning that. So then Abbey has an About Me folder.
About me.
And they all say more than what's on each label.
My name is Abbey.
If someone asks her what her name is, or she wants to tell somebody her name, she can say her name. Birthday says my birthday is, and it states her birthday. I live on, and it gives her the name of the road that she lives on. You know, things that my phone number is, and it tells her phone number. Things that we need Abbey to start trying to learn, we've put there. Or that hopefully eventually she can tell other people. So we're working on words like to and the. Haven't got super far with that yet, but she is trying. So that's why we tried to put those there. We're hoping to eventually get her to the core words vocabulary, where she can start making more complete sentences. So we're working on it. We've got separate home and school folders. That's been really helpful for Abbey. Early on, we really
morning schedule
relied on schedules to try to teach her how to do things. Not necessarily just to have a strict schedule, but what she needed to do to get ready to go, to wash her hands, to use the bathroom. Okay, and you can use this list view instead of the grid view for, we have it under her food also for directions of how trying to learn to cook, and I have a video on that on her YouTube channel as well. It's very, very, very useful. So she's got, you know, she can ask for to go to bed, and all of these are folders that open up into new things for her to ask for. I have a video of her learning how to tell us what day it is with the calendar button that opens up into a folder as well. And she has her school folder, same kind of thing. She's got they're all folders of things. Most of them are things that open up. And help, you know, things that she might want to ask for help with. We're still trying to teach her to tell us when something hurts. She's really good about using the open it button if she needs help opening something. So things like that. Haven't had a lot of success with this yet, but we're working on that. And then chat. You know, we have to still prompt her, but to tell people hi, bye, things like that. Hopefully one day she'll start learning to do that on her own. And then our I want to go. We have a lot of buttons obviously hidden, so we want to give her just a few choices. Also, her schedule for at home is pretty much just when people come over to work with her, and we're working on trying to give her choices. And so this is an example. When someone comes over to work with her, they'll say, do you want to do this or this? And there's a lot of other pictures hidden, so they come and change it every day. And then they'll say second, it opens up into another folder with another choice. So we're trying to teach her choices. And then her break button is really important, mostly for at school. She's really good about saying that she needs a break and what she wants to do to help calm herself down. That's, I think, really decreased behaviors a lot. Just communicating, period, reduces so many behaviors, but being able to communicate that she's starting to get upset or agitated has just been such a hard thing to teach her. And this last school year, she really caught on to that. And it's just been wonderful. So that's a hard thing, but a very important thing to teach. So I hope that all helps. Don't forget to look at our other videos on our YouTube channel of all of our videos working with Abbey, with Proloquo2Go and other things. So, and make sure to leave questions and comments and I'll try to answer them. Okay, so good luck and thank you.